Sweden laundry.
No, you're joking. You're joking. Wait.
Real?
No. Okay, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Minority Rules. This is Mahal.
And Chelsea, and this is our 4th episode. So if you haven't seen our previous episodes, go back and watch them.
Today is going to be an amazing topic.
What happened?
Today, we're going to talk about something amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And you've all read the title and you're all excited and can't wait for us to start. Kpop. Kpop. Whee! You don't like the sound effect. Like the whee!
Yeah. So, we're just going to talk about K-pop, guys.
Our favorite topic, you know.
Clearly.
That's
When did your like awareness of K-pop start?
So it all starts.
Tell me the year.
Let's go back in time. Back to, I think I first heard of it. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. We're starting off strong.
Yeah.
You know the online game Stardoll?
Yes. Random throwback. What?
Yes. You know how like at the very bottom of like the profile there was like your lookalike and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you please, you know what I'm talking about.
This is from a decade ago or something.
This is over a decade ago. And in that little like profile thing, there was 21. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
What? 21? And I went online and I looked it up and I watched the video.
What year was this though?
This would have had to be like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really funny. My first, you know how I feel about EXO?
Yeah. Obsessed. Yeah, go on.
But in 2012, I
Yeah.
remember my sister listening to EXO. I specifically remember her. Like,
Your older sister?
That's
Look at she liked it before you.
so funny. No, it was my older sister, and I remember her like specifically. She was like young as well.
Mhm.
We're similar age. She was listening to like Growl and Mama.
Yes.
I have that vivid memory. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, this is so cool. Like the music video. Is it Growl? No, which one is that? I think it's Growl.
I think so.
Anyway, it's so funny. But I didn't really listen to them then.
Mm-hmm.
But then in 2016 or something like that, 2017,
Mm-hmm.
EXO was my jam.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, but EXO was my jam.
So
We still are, to be fair.
Was 2017 the point where you started listening to them more
I think
regularly? In 16. For me, it was end of 2017. And we're about to get really sad.
Shit. What?
Because I started listening to K-pop like officially at the end of 2017, where it was just after Junghoon from SHINee died.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like around that time where BTS was like at the AMAs and stuff.
Oh right. Okay. I'm so bad with timeline.
This is also another really embarrassing thing.
What?
Well, it's embarrassing. Was a point of pride.
What? That complete opposites. Let's see.
It's like you know, when you're online at a young age and people are saying some horrible things about BTS, you know?
Were you?
No.
No.
Gosh, no.
No. Were you in the comments fighting people?
I told someone off. It was this Arianator, Sanpage.
No. Why were you guys fighting?
Well, I wasn't fighting her, but she did take down her post. But like, I was like, because she was like, because I think BTS was like winning over Ariana Grande or something.
Okay.
And she was like, who the hell is even, like, no one even listens to these Chinese people or whatever.
Okay, that's okay.
And I was like, well, clearly a lot of people are listening to them if they're winning.
Yeah.
And like all this, and it was like, you know, you're a horrible person, like all that. And she took down the post, and I was,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Bullied someone into taking.
And that's what it was like, DNA, and
That's DNA 2017. No way.
yeah, I think so.
I might have been listening to EXO before 2016 then.
Yeah. I mean, if you heard of them beforehand, then.
Yeah, like I was always aware of them.
Mm-hmm. I was always aware of BTS.
They debuted in 2012, didn't they? Or 2013, EXO?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I was definitely listening to BTS before that, though. And I think I lost interest in BTS around the DNA time. Oh my gosh. Someone's going to drag me to hell. Around DNA time because I think it was getting maybe too poppy. I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's when you lost interest in me. Don't drag us. I lost interest in BTS around. It was, to be fair, it was fairly late. It was around their English tracks.
I thought like DNA sounded so Americanized to me. Maybe I don't remember it well, but it was like
it's not one of my favorites, to be fair. But I did love. My favorite BTS album is the Tear album, Fake Love. It's Tear album.
I don't know any album names. I just know songs.
Or was it Her? Most Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
You could be saying anything right now, and I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's around like the time that they started like really catering to like the Western audience, and I was like, well, like fair enough, but like I just lost interest.
What was so you think the first music video you saw was like Growl? Was it?
Yes,
I think.
But like I heard Growl and Mama around the same time.
I think the first, because I don't remember which which 21 song I listened to. It might have been Chalaga. I think it was that, but like in 2017 when it was BTS, I think it was Fire. It might have been Fire.
First BTS song.
Yeah, that I properly listened to.
Mine's was, they were like really old school. You can tell by the haircut.
Yeah.
The eyeliner.
Was it
they're in a school and they're wearing school uniform.
Yeah.
But I think they might have done that a couple times. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's lockers and there's a girl.
Is it not Boy in Love? Because Boy in Love, that's the new one. Boy with Love, that's the one. Boy in Love.
No clue. I just know it was like,
yeah,
like that. And then there was one where it was like, oh, what was it? It was like at some point in the MV, they're in like an elevator, and then one of them was dressed up as a policeman. I think maybe Jungkook. Dope.
Dope
was one of the
Dope was one of my first to listen to as well. Yeah.
But I have no idea when any of these came out, to be honest.
Yeah, could be any time.
I just randomly remembered while I was trying to remember Dope. I just remembered Idol. I hated that song.
Yeah.
I hated
it was an interesting song. And then like Nicki Minaj on the song as well. They had the version.
Was that not a remix or was that?
It was a remix.
Yeah. But they had Mic Drop. I
love Mic Drop.
I love Mic Drop.
Do you know the designer version?
No.
With Stevie Aoki and designer. Because the
original
one is.
I haven't heard the original because I only know the one with Steve.
Aoki. Yeah. How about because I think he's on the actual Mic Drop one.
Oh, okay.
But then there's one with designer as well.
No. Why is it bad?
It's just like playing the basketball. We getting that.
Oh no! Stop! You can stop there. Innocent. I'm glad I didn't run into that.
I still listen to both versions, and I was like, we playing basketball.
It was like gnarly catchy. Not gnarly. No. No.
You're like confusing me.
No, gnarly.
No. You need to stop.
Not gnarly. I can't stop adding an extra
No.
Sorry.
Everything's gnarly. Hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit.
Nice.
I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, baby, tryna.
Nah.
Did you learn any chords?
Hold on. Not gnarly. No. I don't know.
I think that might actually be right. No.
The music with you was so good.
So good.
The song is so bad.
People see.
I know you're going into it because you can't.
I'm going into it.
I still can't. I listened to it again the other day. It's so bad.
See, I listened to the clean version.
Maybe
I can't listen to the original because the name drops are just so jarring to me.
Yeah.
But the clean version I listened to.
I'll try the clean version. But what were you gonna say?
Have you ever learned any of the K-pop choreos? No. Do you even know any?
Yeah, I know EXO-1. I know EXO-1.
Yeah.
So I did learn. What's it called?
The Coco Bop or what?
No. My favorite monster.
Ah.
But I can't, like, my body can't move like that. And also, I just didn't care about choreos anyway. But yeah,
Yeah.
I know them in my head.
I've definitely learned. You know
You were doing one just now, right?
yeah. Itzy Dala Dala. The Dala Dala Dala.
Dala, dala.
You know the Katseye one. I guess they're not technically K-pop, but still.
That American one.
Yeah.
American group?
Yeah, Katseye.
What song?
Barely.
Wait. Oh,
Because you know, like, there's so many people doing the dance online that it kind of just goes in.
yes, I know. Yeah, in my head, I know the gnarly.
Or
I was just gonna say, I hate the song so much, but why are so many people doing it?
mhm.
Why is like Jonas Brothers out here saying gnarly? Like, what's going on?
Because everyone's like, wait a second, it's kind of
No, it's not.
kind of bumping.
It's not. I swear to God, it's so bad. The only part, the gnarly, whatever it is, that part's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not listening to the whole song just to hear gnarly. Like,
I think it's because like you have to listen to it with while imagining like the music video and the dance.
no.
That's when it all comes together as a performance.
So
as
you're
a song
gonna
in
do
itself.
that with all like K-pop songs? Like you're gonna give them the bed off the belt like that?
No, I think the performance is what saves a lot of K-pop songs.
Okay,
Because like a lot of K-pop songs on their own are just absolute trash.
fair.
We all know this. But then in the context of a performance, they're really good.
I might get dragged for this.
Yeah.
But if people know old K-pop,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember Rain and his
Yes.
Rainism?
Yeah, Rainism.
People love that song.
Yes.
I'll be honest. I like it because of the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time I saw it was at like some music show,
Mm-hmm.
and the dance was what got me. And I was like, okay, fair enough. It's not a bad song.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to be dancing while
Yeah.
you're singing it. But yeah, I see it. I
Mm-hmm.
hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So you hear it, and that's it.
What other groups? GOT7?
Yeah.
I loved GOT7.
I was down for a.
love
Yeah.
Did they debut in 2015?
I think probably before then.
No, not 2014.
Yeah. When do you think BTS debuted?
2013.
Yeah. Wait. So GOT7.
And
2014.
who? GOT7?
Yeah.
Well, it must have been the same year then as BTS.
No, BTS debuted in 2013.
Are you sure?
June.
Because I didn't feel like EXO did.
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah, 2013. I think EXO debuted the same year.
No.
No, 2012.
Yeah. That's so weird. Why did I think there was such a big gap, like a 3-year gap between EXO and BTS for some reason?
Because you stand EXO more. So you're
I
like,
would have nothing to do with it. I think maybe because I became aware of BTS later.
that's true. That's true.
I can't remember the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who I liked first, BTS or GOT7.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved GOT7. I think their first songs were just so like, and it was also that time where like music was just like the genre was just kind of like that.
Yeah.
So my tastes were like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just loved all their songs.
And I think it's when you get really into something at the start, it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah. Do you remember Just Right?
Yes.
Like look back in that music video.
Yeah.
Back then I was like, this is the best song ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like GOT7. And then they did Hard Carry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hard Carry. Hey.
I know the choreography, but
I don't.
that was really good. That was a really good song.
Mm.
What else?
Well, okay. What are your top 3 K-pop groups?
I don't have top 3. I do. I forgot about 17.
Mm-hmm.
EXO, GOT7, 17. But then GOT7 stayed like inactive for so long. So 17 is probably second.
Mm.
But then I don't listen to girl groups because I don't like high pitched voices, I guess.
Mm.
A lot of them are. But there's specific songs. Like I like 1 or 2 songs from Twice, 1 or 2 songs from Red Velvet,
Mm-hmm.
like that. But like I wouldn't like if Red Velvet dropped an album, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm about to go listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
It would only be if I heard a song and it was good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with 17 and EXO, like any song that drop, I'm probably gonna listen.
That's fair.
What about you? Top 3?
Top 3. I know BTS is probably number 1 just because, memories.
There.
But I feel like second and third place is all just jumbled around because I listen to everything. And you know because like I have a Spotify playlist
How long?
with all my. Hold on, I'll look it up here.
Because it tells you the total hours, right?
Yeah. So
18 hours? Or did I
Is
just make that up?
let me see.
It was just something crazy.
What is it called?
8 hours?
It's called Risky Wiggy Wiggy.
Yeah.
Shout out
I don't understand it.
Risky Wiggy.
No. Like that playlist. Because how can you listen to so much
Yeah, there's
different?
513 songs in it.
I just don't believe it. I
And
don't
it's
believe you listen to
28 hours long. Yeah, I know all of these songs.
Yeah, but I don't believe you like actually listen to this album. Like you skipped depending on the mood you're in.
Well, duh.
Well, then what's the point? You should just put them into different.
But then, how would I know that if tomorrow I'm feeling like not listening to that song?
Well, it depends on the mood.
Exactly.
And then you.
This is my K-pop mood. I feel like K-pop. I put it on this playlist.
No, because I wouldn't be listening to. I wouldn't be listening to like the first Snow by EXO and Monster at the same.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I think
like even like I have a playlist called All My Moods in One. This isn't a K-pop playlist. It's just a normal playlist. And this is a playlist I use most often. It's just literally every single one of the songs I listen to in that playlist. Because I go from one genre to another genre, back to a different genre.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. So this has 1,500 songs.
Yeah.
And it's 85 hours long.
That's not okay. That's actually not okay. See, that would overwhelm me. Like, I wouldn't click on it because I'd be like, this is one.
Really? I click on it because there's a lot. So it's like, I don't even know what song is going to come on. Like, it's the beauty of it.
But yeah, I like that. But then I need a theme. I can't really listen to Bollywood and then it goes into...
I love that. I love when it just... Because I'd be listening to, like, emo songs. And then it'll go to K-pop and I'm like... And then it goes back to, like, an emo song. And it goes to, like, rap.
My emotions can't change that fast. That's the thing. I don't have Spotify anymore because, you know, broke student. But my Spotify is still there. And if you go on it, it's like different album or like different playlists. And there's no more, like, I think K-pop in general would be like my biggest playlist. I don't know how many in there. But like the one I click on the most is like a mood type thing. So it'll be like slow songs and then like not fast, but like medium time. It'll be like 4 or 5 songs at most. 4 or 5. And then there's an orchestra one, classical music, 3 songs at best. I don't think the other 5 is too overwhelming. And also I'm the type of person to overplay a song till I can't listen to it anymore.
Same. That's why I put it all there so I'm forced to like not overplay the song.
I can't do that. I can't do it to myself.
You have to think about that.
28 hours. You are not getting through that. 28 hours. That's more than a day.
Well, it's not like I need to get through it. It's just that it's all of it there, and it's like a blind box. You know all the blind boxes everyone's been getting recently.
Yeah,
it's a blind box for music. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Fair. That reminds me, blind ranking.
Yes,
that will be a fun thing.
We have we're gonna she's going to blind rank K-pop groups. So I have a list of K-pop groups here.
But do you want to do real or fake first? I feel like that's more fun.
Yeah, we'll do real or fake. So how the segment is gonna go is that I'm going to name the name of a K-pop group, and she has to tell me if it's real or fake.
I actually can't see anything right now.
Yeah,
I am that blind.
So we'll start off with number 1.
Hold on. Okay, go.
Sweden Laundry.
No, you're joking. You're joking. Fake.
Real?
No.
Sweden Laundry.
No. K-pop? It's not something like Katseye. Is that right? K-pop?
Sweden Laundry.
Are they disbanded?
They're well disbanded.
Okay. When did they disband? Like, how does this work? Are we like looking at stuff from like 1950?
These are all, according to this kpopping.com website, it's a 3rd-gen group. Let me click into it there. Sweden Laundry. They're a female duo under Schulfire Entertainment, and they released their debut single, Happy Birthday Waltz, in 2012.
2012?
Oh no, they're still together technically.
No.
It says to present.
Sweden Laundry.
Sweden Laundry.
Wait, I can't understand. Sweden Laundry. I thought you made that up because Sweden.
I saw that. I said,
that's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to work.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to work the other way around. Maybe.
Next one. Never Be.
How do you spell that? V.
Never B-E bun capitals.
Never B.
Mhm.
Oh, that just. Oh, what are these mean? How am I supposed to know? This is so unfair. It could be either. Fake.
Fake.
Okay. You made that up. I'd love to know the thought process. It's
Oh, it was all based off of... Okay, hold on. Ugly pumpkin.
real.
Real.
Ugly pumpkin.
Ugly pumpkin. Hello, Venus.
Real.
Real.
That sounds like it could be
Yeah.
something.
I put it in there because like I actually knew about that one.
That's
Sea
that?
clown.
Huh?
Sea clown.
Okay.
Sea dash clown.
That sounds. Oh, that sounds like. Dang it. Real?
Real.
Okay, that sounds like another K-pop group. Something about like block beats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Get
even.
It's fake.
Fake. Oh, this one. Niga.
Real?
Fake.
Okay.
I knew that one because you know how everyone's like, no, but they're not singing N-word. They're singing I.
But what would that be? Why would your name be I? Why would you like I, right? I.
Niga. 안녕하세요, Niga.
No, absolutely not.
안녕하세요, 니가입니다.
No, we're not.
Take care of me, please.
But then, with all those leaks happening, they absolutely could.
Yeah, for sure. Next one.
Yep.
Dazzling Purple.
Real.
Fake, but it was based off of Dazzling Red, which is a real group.
Oh.
Cross Gene.
Huh?
Cross Gene.
Real.
Real.
How do you spell that? Cross. Gene.
Cross
Mhm.
Gene.
Okay.
Okay. Electricity flowing.
Please be fake.
Real.
What? Who?
Electricity
When? Look it up. No, I'll do it. You go on with your.
Oh, I have so many incredible group names here. Yeah, electricity flowing.
Oh, flowing. I butchered that, didn't I? It doesn't even come up. I need to look up K-pop. That is insane. Who? Why?
Out of every single name they could possibly come up with,
Oh, it's two people.
a duo. I feel like most of these are probably duos because they'd be there and like disband easily, or if you can say active, who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, next one. Global icon.
Fake.
Real.
What?
Real.
Icon.
They're still active apparently. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, maybe you based that on.
Yeah.
Maybe you based that on like icon as in IKON.
Ah, yes.
What was it called?
Global icon.
Global icon.
It says they're still active.
Good for them.
2013.
Where? In Korea?
No, it's just
Until
it's a
2016.
2016. This hasn't been updated. So,
Fake news.
next one.
Next one.
Rainbow Blacks.
Fake.
Real.
What?
Rainbow Blacks.
What
And
is
Blacks
this?
is with 2 X's.
Oh, you see, you should have told me that beforehand. That sounds more believable.
But like they'd be like Rainbow Blacks in the.
That's weird. Who like I don't understand. But then you could deep like any of those, like EXO. Like where did that come from?
But Rainbow Blacks, though. Rainbow Blacks.
Got 7.
They got 10 members. They have 6 members, no?
7.
7. So if they had 6 members, they called it got 7.
I mean, isn't that 13 members?
But they have 13 members, 1 heart.
13 members, 3 groups, 3 subgroups, 1 group.
Hmm.
But I heard somewhere they had like originally like more members.
Oh, imagine 17 members. Well, that's
NPT.
Next one.
Go.
S the one.
Real.
Real.
Where have I heard that?
What up?
Huh? Fake. Real? Okay. Don't leave a pause. Let's give me for a second. What up?
What up? What up, Nita? Wait,
These are so good.
Sunflower Right.
How'd you spell right?
RIGHT.
Real?
Okay.
See, you did good with that one.
Switchberry.
Switch?
Switchberry.
SWITCH.
Mm,
Fake?
real.
Whoa, this is trippy.
Turban.
Turban?
Turban.
No. No. TURBIN, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fake.
At least someone off of this group called Turan.
Turban?
Yeah, TURAN.
What is that? What is that?
Take a hint. Pick.
Okay.
Live high. Like
No.
HIGH. High.
Live high.
Live high.
It's sounding epic high or something like that.
Like you be high all the time.
Live
Think drug. Be high.
That should be fake.
It's real. Live high.
Really? What? What were they thinking? That must have been like 2010 and then they disbanded in 2013.
Was up. But the S's are dollar signs.
Real.
Real.
That's
In
bad.
fact, I came up with what up without even seeing this was up.
I need to see this. What's up, Kpop? No, it says what's up.
So what's up? What's up, Nina?
What's up, Amina? Oh yeah, there. Is that their? I wonder if that's the intro. Like, what's up, Amina?
What's up, Nina?
Really?
Kiss and cry.
Oh, fake.
Real.
Oh, what the hell? I give up.
Well, and that there. One
Give me one more.
more.
Mm.
Lip service.
Fake.
Real.
What the hell? This isn't right. Num num.
Oh, this is a good one.
What? No, that was their song, Chelsea. For the $2.
Okay.
The $2.
It's $2. Like cheap as well.
Wait, but here it says what's up on members profile. Maybe it's
Yeah, maybe it's just the statistics for me.
yeah.
Year 7, class 1.
What? Fake.
Real.
No, I don't even believe you. I don't believe you.
Year 7, class 1.
I don't believe you. Year 7.
So specific.
Year 7.
Does anyone have like what is it, year 7, class 1 exactly? Like what is that? Is that high school? Like is that year 7?
Oh, I actually don't like. Yeah, how old are you in year 7?
What do you year 7 Korea?
Korea? 13 years old.
Were they all 13 or something?
Weird.
They're like adults and we're like, we're 13, we're 13.
That's their group image. Because they all have a theme, don't they?
Oh my gosh. Fatty. FATTY.
No.
Fake.
Yeah. They're even. Oh my gosh.
Because I saw this one called Betty. So I was like, and this one called
Fatty.
A Fatty.
Wait, isn't that? Oh no, never mind. That's
You're thinking of the song.
more Fatty.
Yeah, more Fatty.
Is that a K-pop song? Was it just covered by?
I think it was a Korean song, but I don't think it was K-pop.
I'm on this body. I actually don't know how it goes. Anyway, that was diabolical.
Yeah.
We didn't mention Rainbow. What was it?
Rainbow Blacks.
No, Rainbow Pixie.
Rainbow Pixie. Yes. We love Rainbow Pixie. Well, I can't say that. I don't know what they did.
We don't know any single of these
Yeah.
people.
Do you remember there was a group under Big Hit Entertainment called GLAM? It was a girl group.
I don't know. GLAM.
Yeah, GLAM.
I didn't think it'd be like GLAM for some reason.
But yeah, they had this controversy because I think one of them was like blackmailing this like popular Korean actor. You know his face probably. I don't know his name. I don't even know how to look him up again.
I wanna.
If you check up Glam Scandal, probably. But their song actually slapped. It's like so sad that had to happen to them. But yeah.
Wait, she was a setting of Lito, of all people, the leader of Super Junior. That is so random. Wait, it says rumors began spreading. That's crazy. They just
She
had to
literally
call
went to
her-
jail.
Oh crap!
Yeah, because she was
Oh, no, am
blackmailed.
I? I just said, oh crap! Oh snap!
Oh, stop. Oh, flip.
Gee golly! I was gonna say they just had to be called BTS's failed sister group as well.
Oh, especially how far BTS went in person, and they're given 21. Like they could have gone so far,
Oh,
but yeah, it says Kim Dahi, who and Lee
there's so much.
Jeon, a model who attempted to blackmail Lee Byung-hun. He
Oh
was
my god, him?
facing to blackmail him
In what year?
using a compromising video. They were caught and sentenced to jail time, which ultimately led to the disbandment of GLAM.
What a weirdo.
And that was in 2014.
She threatened to release tapes to the public unless he paid her 5 million Korean won, which is $4.4 million. Wow. Why? Why?
Well,
Like, you wonder what goes through these people's head, because it's like you have a career right now.
yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but you have like something right now.
Yeah. Could you imagine all the other members? They'd be like, damn, like we didn't even do
You
anything.
ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah. I think the one of them is like a longboarder, like skateboarding with like longboards. I think she's like a longboarder or something. I remember I went like on a deep dive like years ago. I was like, where are the other members now? I hope they're doing well,
That reminds me of a deep dive I went on a few months ago.
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't remember. And it's Epic High.
The tableau.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane. I kind of
Do you know about that? Like,
yeah, he was accused of not going to Stanford, even though he did.
so what's your opinion?
The whole thing is a mess. Like, why? Well, it was just like this random guy who wasn't even in Korea who started this rumor who was like,
Was he arrested? I can't remember. I read this long Reddit post.
I don't know if it was arrested because he wasn't in the country, so I don't know if they could arrest him.
Yeah, he was in America. He was in the States. But I just it was so crazy because no matter what Tableau did, I went on this thing because Epic High has like this YouTube channel. And then they like mentioned it in one of their videos, and I was like, "What is this?" Like, because I'm not getting any of the clues that they kept talking about it, but like hinting at it, and I was like, "I just want to know."
Yeah.
And I went on a deep dive, and like by the end of like that whole post, I was like, "Damn, these people have nothing better to do with their lives." Because like, no matter what he said, what evidence he gave,
Yeah.
whoever came out to speak on his behalf, they were like, "No, you don't believe it. No,
you're lying."
And it was this old. I don't know if it was an old man or an older man, but it was like, bro,
way too old to be doing all that.
You have nothing better to do with your life. Where's your job?
Let me just play this a snippet of this. I'll probably have to mute it for
What do you play?
you guys. GLAM, their
Okay,
music
okay.
video for it's called. Oh no, this is wrong one. Hold on, GLAM. Fuck.
Wait, but this would have been such a good tea.
I like that.
Minority time.
We'll come to that. I wish we would.
I like that. That does sound familiar. I do know it. I do know it. That's crazy. Oh my god, these lights in the background of music videos back then, they were obsessed. Oh, you're
Serious? I haven't listened to it in ages.
You're a fan
I'm a fan.
of Jim. Whoa, notice how you didn't deny that? Crazy. I looked something up right now, but I think I'll save it for later.
Okay.
Save it for the end.
So let's do a blind ranking.
Let's do it.
A blind ranking of K-pop groups. And the thing is, maybe we can turn it over into Oxford because I know more K-pop groups and stuff. But for now, I have a list of K-pop groups that Manahal would know. And
I mean, there's stuff like, block B icon.
Yeah.
Winner.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the first one,
Crap. Wait, I need to know how many there are though. So
5. I'm
Five.
listing 5.
Okay. Crap. This is intense. Okay, go. I got this.
The first one, Shiny.
Why would you do this? I love sharing. Math. Oh my gosh. 2.
2.
I'm gonna regret that.
Next one,
So then EXO is not gonna be in this. Okay, I'm gonna have to put someone at 1.
NCT 127.
1 to 7.
127 specifically.
4.
4. Next,
Okay, 2 and 4.
EXID.
5.
5.
No, this leaves 1 and 3. Okay, go.
NCT Dream.
Dang it! Dang it! Oh.
Now you're at.
And 3 around PM. Shouldn't have done that. 3.
3.
Don't change your mind now. Don't pick a diabolical group.
No, I'm gonna click what was there. Got 7.
1.
1.
Hold on. I would have put God7 1. I would have put Shiny 2. I would have.
NCT 127, NCT Dream, and EXID.
Yeah, I would have swapped NCTs around.
So you would have had what?
Dream over EXID.
Yeah, it goes 1 Got7, 2 Shiny, 3 NCT Dream,
Yeah.
4 NCT 17, and 5 EXID.
Yeah, I would have swapped 3 and 4 around. NCT Dream, that's such a random show. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's so funny.
So
I think that list was fine, to be honest.
you were stressing, but you got the.
Because I was like, I knew you were gonna throw something in there.
I was like, I can't put an EXO. That's too obvious.
Yeah, like you can't be putting an EXO BTS, but then Shiny threw me off as well. Like I completely forgot about that.
I was then putting girl groups. Then I was like, oh, yeah.
I could rank them. Like, yeah, I like Red Velvet. I like Twice. I don't listen to them, but I like them.
Okay.
Do you want me to you?
Yeah. Go on. I can take down the list here while I'm at it.
Let me not cheat. Let me pick.
Yeah.
But would you know these is the thing. Like I'm not gonna pick these, but do you know So Taiji and the boys?
We'll start say that again.
So Taiji?
Oh, so Taichi and the boys. They're like Gen 1 Kpop. I don't listen to them.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is actually, there's so many. Okay, so your first one, 17. I'm gonna give you 5 as well.
Ooh. Let me go middle. 3.
3?
Yeah, let me go middle. Let's start off.
Okay, let me just write these down as well, so then keep track then.
I'm already like, oh my god.
I need to pick one last good one. Let me look through this.
Oh, no. You're gonna throw it off.
Okay. So 17 is number 3.
Number 3.
Okay. Ask me.
See, they're talented, but I don't really listen to them as much. So I'm going to go. Let's go 5.
Okay.
Sorry, Akmu.
Yeah. Illicit.
I've literally never listened to their songs except for Magnetic 4.
But it's a great song.
Yeah, but I can't really judge them as much. Oh, I only have 1 or 2 left.
Stray Kids.
I like Stray Kids. I haven't been up to date with like their new stuff though.
I think I know 1 song from them.
Really? So, depending on what you're gonna say next though, I might have to give them 1.
Okay, fair. Are we going with 1 or not?
Let's go 1.
Okay. Last song, or like last group is Super M.
Oh, good. Because I could not give Super M.
Super M is number 2 on your list though. I can't even lie. I like Super M.
You mean sperm?
No, you hated dropping. I love.
You know, I literally skipped that song yesterday.
Really?
Came on, I said, no way.
I ironically
Popping
I don't
and
know.
locking, we're chopping, or
I
wherever it is.
don't remember it. Well, you remember.
Remember them on Ellen?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was painful.
We don't
That was
talk about
banana
that.
painful.
We don't have to talk about Ellen either.
Yeah.
I thought her show was fully done, but there's someone else in her place.
Really?
Yeah, there's some.
I actually didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. 'Cause I saw like her set and the same kind of like TV show vibe, and it was fairly it wasn't like an older video or anything, and the host was something different. So I was like, oh word, the kids
word. Oh, word.
Who am I? I'm changing a lot of
You're like, I finna be saying word
in the pit.
in the pit.
Your list was
Bunch of
bad, by
girls.
the way. Your list was bad. You had 17 at 3 and Super M at 2. Like, you had Stray Kids at 1 and 17 at 3.
Well, you know,
There's no way you like Stray Kids more than 17.
I'm trying to see how much. No, I like 17 more.
Yeah. I think a lot of newer generation like Stray Kids.
More.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like I like their older stuff more. Stray Kids. Stray
How
Kids.
was it?
I think they debuted in like what 2019, 20.
Oh yeah, that's not old.
Old. There are older songs.
Yeah, I don't know. The only song I know is the one where they're wearing some kind of skirt.
Oh no, 2018. They debuted.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's only 3 years from 2015.
Yeah, it feels.
But
like
at the
such a
same
big
time,
gap.
2015. Yeah, 2015 is like, oh, that was a long time ago. Whereas 2018 was like,
Wait, Stray Kids coming up to 10 years.
that's pretty crazy.
Oh my god.
I wasn't aware of them until like 2 years ago. I swear to God, yeah. They had that thing with Ryan Reynolds and what's his name? No,
Hijab.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I saw that, but yeah.
collaboration. But yeah, anyways, I like my list. Super, I'm at number 2.
Oh, sorry. But I put NCT Dream above that, I think.
No. That's a crazy thing.
See, I only know Dropping by Super. Did they have other stuff?
Yeah, they do. I just can't remember. Right? They have a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I like the blind ranking. That's pretty fun. Did we do that in another episode?
That might have been episode 1.
Blind ranking. What does he do?
A blind ranking YouTuber cancellations.
Oh,
Yes. So if you want to go see that, you can go see that.
that one was pretty funny. I think we should be doing MinoriTea Time as well.
Yeah. So let's jump right into MinoriTea Time.
Let me find it. MinoriTea Time. MinoriTea Time. You have a lot of editing to do. So
let's jump right into MinoriTea Time.
no, I think
the thing will pop up.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I looked up K-pop scandals and GLAM's Dahi was the first one that comes up.
Reading.
I've never heard of that before today. Fan, these are pretty bad.
Wait, we have to start, if we're going with K-pop scandals, we have to start with Burning Sun. Sungri. That was one of...
That one raises my blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know what? He's still out and about.
He's still out and about. Didn't he? I feel like when most people...
He didn't even get a full sentence.
Get out of prison, they just move to like the Philippines or something.
Yeah.
Evade.
Always see them at like foreign clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's insane.
Yeah. Poor Filipinos.
We're
sorry to the Filipinos. You know they're all moving there.
Guys, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
If you see someone ugly,
I see somebody at your local club.
run. No, because like genuinely, he was able he was, keep in mind, Big Bang, the biggest group like of their time, maybe.
Definitely.
So he was in the public eye, and he was able to get away with that for so long. He could easily start doing that again.
He could have gone to Diddy level.
It was a whole trafficking ring. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
He could have gone to Diddy level.
He did.
I feel like Diddy is kind of surpassed.
Really? I think they're just as bad as each other. I think.
Ooh, Diddy is.
Anyway, see, I'm not. The only thing I know about Diddy is like the surface level stuff. But like I know all the surface level stuff, but I don't know the details. The only detail I know is about him being abusive to her specifically.
Yeah.
Whereas with Sungri, I'm like, okay, there was trafficking, there was
Refugee prostitution, it was
everything.
yeah.
What about
Drugging.
What about Diddy?
You know how like there's
Trafficking?
well yes, you know, kind of getting male escorts to sleep with Cassie.
That stuff came out recently, did it? Or was it
It was kind of known, but yeah. And then Kid Cudi, he was testifying and
against him?
yeah, against
Okay.
Diddy. And he was saying her like Diddy tried to blow up his car because like
Was that because he was with Cassie at the time?
Yeah,
Also,
because
because
Cassie.
he was at his house.
Mhm.
Oh, I read that and I was like, this man is insane.
Yeah, psycho. Or like
That well, obviously he has to be incriminated?
yeah.
He has to be put in prison
Mhm.
for all stuff he did to Cassie. But like he has a lot of things that he could be charged for.
Or he makes people go missing. People like his assistants, I think that were testifying were saying that if they're like doing something for
Assistants.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they were doing something for him or like they're speeding to like get from one place to the other and they're stopped by the police, all they need to say is, oh, I'm doing an errand for Diddy, and they'd be like, oh, sorry, like appeal. Yeah.
No one should have that much influence. No one should have
Mhm.
that much influence. The fact that he was just able to get away with like breaking into someone's home and like threatening them.
And that's like literally the least of the worst things he did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like
Some of the
who
stuff
knows
I
how many
think I
people he's
stopped
like gotten
reading.
rid of.
Yeah, I think I stopped reading at some of the stuff as well to do with Cassie because this is
A lot.
like I shouldn't like I felt like I was disrespecting her almost for
Yeah.
reading that information. But yeah,
So personal.
yeah, maybe he is worse than Simbri. Chat.
For anything. Chat come below.
I'm not joking. But yeah, Burning Sun because that involved a lot of other K-pop.
Wait, since you're looking at the scandals, you should do a blind ranking list of K-pop
No,
scandals.
let's not go there. Let us not go there. Let's just talk it out. Let's just talk it out.
We'd be like singing. I guess I've put number 4.
Number 2. No, because number 1 would be worse, right? Number 5 would be
Yeah.
worse.
You sign up with it and it's like, like you have one more left and you're like.
No, but I actually don't know that many scandals.
Like
Like K-pop scandals.
to be fair, I know more of like the scandals. You
Wait,
like
but that's
dating
looking it up.
emails and-
Did you look it up?
No. What I don't even know what you're saying yet.
This like
Oh,
K-pop scandals.
No.
Without like looking at anything off the top of your head, what are the ones that you know? I know. I'll go first.
Yeah.
I know the Burning Sun scandal.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't even remember his name, but the guy that the girl commits suicide because of him, the actor.
There's somebody Guhara.
No. Recent.
Oh, what's her name? I literally drew a drawing of her. Yeah, if we go all the way back to my Instagram.
Oh, okay, older.
Yeah. Gosh, what's her name?
I was trying to remember his name.
Oh, damn, he was in.
It's just a very forgettable
Something was
name.
Star. Like what?
Star?
No, what was
Was it not Lee Young or Lisa or something like that?
No, like what was that thing? That show he was on, that K-drama he was in.
Tangerines? No.
No.
I thought it was like When Life Gives You Tangerine or something like that. Yeah, that.
Anyway, we'll put her name on the screen if we find it.
That and his name.
And his name.
Do we need to put his name?
You don't want to give him.
Yeah, but people should know. Like, if I was like, I want to know his name, so I never watch something from him.
Yes. Well, what was that K-drama you? Something Upon a Star? What is it?
Upon a Star? Wish Upon a Star?
Some.
He was in one recently and everybody loved it. Oh crap. He was in the one Queen of Tears. He was in Queen of Tears.
Yes.
The main guy in Queen of Tears. My sister.
Lee Soo-hyun, that bastard.
What was the name of the girl? I was gonna say my sister actually liked the thing.
Kim Se-ron.
Kim Se-ron. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When did she pass away?
She passed away. Kim Se-ron.
That's such a sad.
February of 2025.
Really recent.
Yeah.
That's such a sad turn of events.
Wait, what happened to Guhara? Because her name just popped up in my head. I know she committed suicide as well.
Was that not just because of the industry and
I think it had something. I think her boyfriend was abusive too, or something.
Crap! That's so sad.
Oh, he was involved in Burning Sun, I think. I was checking on Boyfriend, and second one down was Burning Sun.
There's a lot of people involved in Burning Sun.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing was sick.
Sick, absolutely. Or like
as chat messages were revealed.
that guy in CN Blue. I think he was an actor as well.
Jonghyun.
Yeah. I always hated his face, to be honest. You know,
Really?
there's something about him that was just.
I never listened to CM Blue, but
Not me either.
and I just like the only thing I knew about him was like he was seen as like a nice person.
I didn't know anything. I've watched him in dramas because he acted as well.
I don't know.
He was, the one from AOA, Solyon. He did an actor. No, he did a drama with her. Yeah.
The only reason I knew about him was because he went on a trip to India with Suho from EXO. That was the only thing, and I was like, I think I might have looked over or something, and then I don't know, people didn't really like it. Because when the Burning Sun scandal thing happened, I was like, oh, him. You really never know these people.
Actually,
you never know.
And with T, there was a recent Korean election. You know how like a lot of K-pop idols and stuff were getting in trouble for like wearing blue or wearing red because red is like conservative, so or like you're not able to do like this or this because it means like you're saying vote 1 or 2. So like they'd accidentally do this and go just to make sure.
God.
Like or the most recent was Karina from Kpop, and she posted a picture wearing red, like this red coat with like the number 2 on it, and in the caption, I think she had like a red rose, and it was like all kind of linking to like conservative.
I was gonna say you should like if it was just red, I was gonna be like you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Then you put a 2 there as well,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, like you need to.
And the things like she's like very like Christian, so people are like, oh, she's probably like also conservative with it. Yeah.
I want to know because a lot of people are like, oh, we don't bring politics into this or that, and I'm like. I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person to be like, politics isn't everything. Like, if you say politics doesn't concern you, that's your privilege talking. So, like, I personally don't even want to listen to a K-pop group who's, I don't know, majorly conservative. Like, I don't.
For sure.
I can't separate art and artists like that.
And another conversation that came out of it was that your K-pop oppas are probably conservative.
Who said that? Oh, no. He didn't say about conservative, sorry.
Because there was a graph that showed like how different demographics voted, and the biggest demographic for conservative voters was males in their 20s, which is like even more than males in their 30s and 40s and 50s.
In Korea in this day and age.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah. Your K-pop oppas
are conservative and they hate you. Sorry.
That's so funny. I actually want to know. Like, I want to know, like, who in EXO voted or who in 17, who in, I don't know, Red Velvet.
I feel like we should be able to know popular people's, like, values.
Yeah.
Like, they're able to.
Yeah, because it's like, if you're hiding it, That's pretty funny, though.
It's kind of like, when in America, when people are saying, I don't want to say who I voted for, we should all just get along. Oh, so you voted for Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, because like you wouldn't be ashamed to say who you voted for.
I don't know what would be worse. Would it be worse if they didn't vote or if they voted for Trump?
If they voted for Trump, because then you're going out of your way.
But if you didn't vote, you're automatically helping.
Sorry. Yeah. You're dumb. Sorry.
But then in American elections, you can't really win.
No.
Every choice. The only decent choice would be like the Green Party or the Labour Party or whatever. But it's like, they're never going to win.
They're never going to win. And even if they miraculously did, they'll be taken over. Like
exactly. Like, I feel like a part of being part of America is like bigger politics. Is like you have to be a morally like
corrupt
crochet or straight up bad person.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you cannot be the U.S. president and like the Middle East. You can't. No. You can't.
You have to be like, send a bomb.
Yeah, no, you
send a bomb now.
Because the whole thing about Trump when he was running again, he was like, oh, we never bomb. But like, what about all those drones? There's a lot of people. But they just go about the bomb. Yeah, American politics. But we were talking about K-pop.
Yeah. We'll circle back. K-pop.
Yeah.
There's no bombings in K-pop.
Aren't there?
Can you give us and give the audience an example?
Gnarly bombed.
Actually, they did really well.
Gnarly, yeah.
Hold on, let me actually see how many streams Gnarly has.
One thing about K-pop fans, though,
72 million.
that's crazy.
And that's the explicit version.
I think that's more to do with marketing.
To be fair.
Whoa. Don't drag me. Another song. Don't drag me, but I think that's to do with marketing personally.
It is, yeah. I would say so.
Like,
Well, good marketing is everything. Did you see? Actually, I saw this morning that they're coming out with Gnarly featuring Ice Spice.
I heard about that. What? Where?
She's gonna be like, I'm shaking my ass, eating my oats, and it's all gnarly. Like
Gnarly. It's in the background. Gnarly.
I miss Poopy Pants.
I don't even know.
Poopy and Scoopy. You know, let's talk about Coop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How did I forget about that?
Yeah, kind of her thing, you know.
That's wild. I haven't heard of her name in so long, though. That's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
That just reminded me randomly. Like, wasn't she with like hanging out with Northwest, the child?
Yeah. Somehow Northwest gets into like all these different spaces, or like, how did she even get there? Well, money. Like, do you know? Yeah, FK Twigs.
I've heard that name.
She's a singer. She's a British.
Yes.
And then her song "Childlike Things," where all of a sudden
How
Northwest is
old
on
is
it.
she? I thought FK Twigs was a child.
No, she's almost 30, I'd say.
Because I only saw like a clip of them in a music video, and I was like, oh, it's these two children making a song. Like, that's fine.
No, she is. She's almost 40. She's 37.
No.
Holy shit.
Good for her.
Because I know she was with Robert Pattinson and he did her dirty.
You did her dirty?
He did her dirty because like she was she was with him, she would get so much like racial like remarks, and he would
just
never say anything, never protect her, nothing. Like she went through it, and then
What a bum.
she was then after she was with Shia LaBeouf,
Oof.
and they used her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she wasn't lucky with it. But yeah, anyway, Northwest. Speaking Japanese for absolutely no reason.
Here, listen. From my perspective, I didn't know about her until like that song with Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I saw her was in that like clip of that music video.
Mm-hmm.
Is the music video all out?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like I just saw that clip and I was like, oh, these two children making a song.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I heard about I heard her name. But then I heard that I think I heard that she was beating someone, something like that. And it was an older person. I was like, oh, she's not a child.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, why are they making this song? Or why is she making this song with a child? And also, I just found out right now that she's not Asian. So she was just singing that song in Japanese for no reason.
Yeah, it was just she like the song itself isn't Japanese at all.
Mm-hmm.
But then then all of a sudden
Random.
But things like whenever what's her name again?
North,
yeah. Whenever North is on any songs, for some reason she's you're like, what is obsession with it? I didn't get it.
It's a phase.
It's a phase. She asked what of it.
She also loves Tyler the Creator, doesn't she?
Northwest. Yeah, I think so.
That's so funny.
Northwest.
She just be doing
I took them Northwest in the same direction. Oh, he's 11.
You know, it's really funny that Northwest is 11.
She's 11. She's still very young.
Oh, so we were talking about how Ice Spice was hanging out with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else was hanging out with North at her birthday party with her child friends?
Who?
North, the child, and her child friends was Katseye.
Yes.
Weird.
Why always you with an 11-year-old?
And he was defending himself by being like, oh, but like North loves me and I'm her favorite streamer and that's why I was there. What are you doing at a birthday party of children?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you there? Why are you streaming children? That sounds
really bad.
Yeah, I'm off the mindset that like young children shouldn't be on social media anyway.
For sure, yeah.
Like even like young teenagers. Like if they want to do whatever, sure, but like don't be putting your child on social media. There's people that are weird out
really.
And there's this thing where like people will like cross out like their child's face and all that, and it's like it's very easy to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Right. So I just think it's really weird. But then getting like this grown ass man to come in and then like be live on stream and your children are there in pajamas. Weird. Don't be doing that. I FaceTime you, but like sometimes when you look back and you're like, oh, that's what he was talking about. He was like, yeah, I don't want my child to be doing this and that. And it's like, that's exactly what happened. I think that's the Kardashian effect, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because the Kardashians went through so much when they were so young too. So I feel like they're they're just in a different planet.
Yeah. Weird. K-pop?
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 What were we talking about? Ice Spice. With Katseye.
That's not even K-pop.
Katseye?
Yeah.
Oh, controversial.
Global group.
Who are they under hype?
They're on their hype, and then they have I said they have Japanese members. They have a Filipino member,
They have
Sophia.
an Indian member.
Yes,
She's
Lara.
pretty.
I love Lara.
She's
my favorite.
She's my favorite. I know nothing about Katseye besides Nari,
Mm-hmm.
and they're under highs, and they're multi.
She eats down.
She's so.
And she's only 19.
Her faces were what?
She's only 19.
So
her and Daniela.
She's older than the Korean girl.
Yes.
So how old is the Korean girl?
17.
Oh my god, no, she needs to. No, I don't like that.
And I was like, whenever I see her, and I'm like, oh, she's eating, and I'm like, this is a 19-year-old.
No, but like she like the Korean girl is 17.
17.
I don't like because it wasn't. I don't know. Let me not say too much.
And
I find it weird.
Mano, she's
Oh, I know that name.
22. She's the black one.
Okay.
The Swiss Ghanaian.
I don't know who that is. I only know Korean, brown, black. That's all I know about Katseye.
Swiss. She's mixed, so she's Swiss and she's Ghanaian.
Oh, okay.
And then who else is there? Daniela. She's I was gonna say Spanish. She's Latino.
I don't know.
Latina. Daniela.
I only know Korean, brown, black. I really do.
Daniela Katseye. Yeah, she's 20.
Oh, her face does not seem, I don't recognize that girl at all.
Her.
Nope.
She used to be a ballroom dancer, so she's like
A Bollywood?
no ballroom
Okay.
dancer. See, I never watched their documentary, but I was told
They
that,
have a documentary?
yeah, you know how like the Pop Star Academy on Netflix. That's how it showed like how that they came together as a group.
Katseye?
Yeah, they had to like all audition, not audition, but
I
like
don't know.
they had to do this whole like training thing. It was a survival type program.
Oh, why did they do that? Oh, the 17-year-old was in there?
And at the time, she wasn't 17. She was
Oh,
probably like 15. Yeah.
I have evil feelings about that.
But yeah,
Like, why is she debuting at a 17-year-old in this kind of explicit video?
Explicit?
It wasn't that explicit, but I don't want to see a 17-year-old doing all that.
Just one see 17-year-old period.
I don't want to see a 17-year-old doing all
Just
that.
get them away from me.
All I know about Katseye is that brown girl is really pretty.
Yeah.
Her face is really appealing.
Face card.
Never
Crazy.
mind.
Wait, did you mention all of them? I don't want to leave anyone behind. Megan, her facial expressions when she's dancing.
So there's 5 people?
6.
Okay, you're missing another one then.
We said Yunche, the Korean one, Megan, Sophia, Daniela, Manon,
Who's
and
Sophia?
Lara.
You didn't see Sophia.
The Filipino one.
Oh, you didn't see her.
I started off with her.
Sorry. Sorry to my her.
And she's the oldest one.
Oh.
And then I think she's 22 or 23. Let me just look it up here.
Okay.
Sophia Katseye. I think she's really rich too. She's 22.
Yeah. Why is she rich?
Well, I think she's related to someone who like invented something in the Philippines, or
Damn.
like she's rich.
Hold on. Let me see how she looks like. She doesn't look familiar either.
Really, you're just not familiar with Katseye, to be fair. But Megan, I think she's part Chinese. She's Asian. Yeah, Chinese American.
That's Megan?
With the money pieces.
She doesn't look familiar either.
Yeah, her facial expressions when she's dancing goes crazy. She's so good. And so like when they're like
dancers, aren't they?
like puffy, but like she goes
Really?
so good. Watch the dance again. Performance videos.
I
so good.
refuse. I refuse.
You have to.
I refuse.
You have to.
I
Like-
wouldn't let what happened to you happen to me.
Because I think it was right after watching them on like Music Bank or something. I was like, wait, this? Why am I dancing along? Why am I dancing along?
Well, because you chose that on one of your Instagram stories, didn't you?
Yeah, I think one of the posts.
post.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I knew. I was like, it's getting to her.
Oh, it got me. I was like, it got me. I'm hard of it now. I'm an icon. Guys, I'm an icon. I'm an icon.
Wait, so do you want me to read out a few of the scandals?
Yes, we'll go back to scandal.
A fan wrote a letter to a member of Super Junior. Okay, take all these.
Wait. You said for me to name the ones I know first.
Go
First,
for it. Go for it. I hadn't finished my sentence. Go.
you know,
I was gonna say, sorry, I was just gonna say take these all with a grain of salt because I'm on Reddit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
These allegedly.
you know, they're all true since they're on Reddit.
Maybe, but I don't like. Don't be like that's obviously false. I don't know.
Wasn't there like, sorry, this isn't really scandal, but it's a prank where they pretended to kidnap a member of
SNSD.
was that SNSD? I think it was a boy group as well. Maybe they did this prank several times. Fucked up. Really messed up. Because imagine
No,
being
it was a boy group. It was a boy.
kidnapped. Was it Super Junior? No, it wasn't. Who was it? Wasn't EXO?
I don't know. I said SNSD because Taeyeon was on stage once and she was like literally getting kidnapped.
Yeah, they were trying to drag her off. That's so bad.
Was that? I still don't know if that's real.
I think it was real.
Oh god.
I think it was real.
The fan letter to Super Junior. You knew about that?
I don't think so.
They wrote it with period blood.
I have heard of it.
I'd love to know the year these happened though. Kanta, you know Kanta? One of the older people in SF.
Yeah.
He was exposed to be cheating on his girlfriend. Poor guy had to not only upload an apology to the fans, but also canceled his activities for a month and delayed a whole song release. For him.
Can't believe it.
So apologize to the fan.
I'm sorry for cheating on my girlfriend.
Wait, Baby VOX? Baby Walks?
Maybe lots.
Had a member who pretended to be like 10 years younger than she actually was. Excuse me?
How did she not?
I mean,
Skincare routine where?
they all look so young. But like 10 years?
10 years is a crazy thing to lie about. Like 5, it's like, okay.
You can get away with
10?
Ooh,
A decade?
Who did that?
You go to the members and you're like, one is like way older than the other one.
Wait, I wonder. Oh, okay. So I wonder if she was lying to like her group as well, or was she just lying to the fan?
No, probably everyone.
That'd be crazy.
Because to get into it, they probably would be like, you're freaking old. Like,
that's crazy. I mean, if she can sing just as good as everybody else, why does that?
it would be weird though. Like, imagine like all the members are 15 and then you're trying to
It'd
like,
be weird, like living together.
yeah, you live with a bunch of minors.
Wait, what the hell does it? Isn't the reason there isn't a custom anymore for fans giving edible gifts because some auntie gave like a first or second gen idol food or drink contaminated with broken glass or glue, and someone replied with that being like, yes, it happened to from TVXQ. He had orange juice and it had super glue in him. In it, it's super glue in the
Eventually in him.
eventually in him. Yeah, he was hospitalized for it. That's insane. Wait, but this is so good though. Vix being kidnapped in Kazakhstan by the president's daughter.
It was Vix. Oh yeah. I looked through there. Yeah, Vix.
That's crazy. You know what Vix reminds me of? Infinite. Do you think of that group?
Yes, I only actually know about them because of Knowing Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Bros.
what's I couldn't see the main guy. No, L. Like he's in acting as well, no? Yeah.
Kim Myung-soo. Don't even ask how I know that. Sure. I actually really liked Infinite. My favorite guy left. But
Which one is that?
can't even remember. Hoya or something. But anyways, I think they're actually recently, I don't know, like last year, I don't know, they were like releasing another song.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure because they were on like different shows and stuff. So I was like, oh word.
oh,
Wow.
word.
Oh word, they're coming back.
Oh word, that's lit.
Luhan, do you remember him?
Luhan, yeah, from EXO.
Almost getting kidnapped by assassins. Chris Wu, do you remember him? His scandal in China.
Yeah, Chris Wu.
It says Baekhyun getting caught red-handed, but they were just dating.
Which one was he dating?
Baekhyun was dating Taeyeon.
Yeah. And then Kai was dating Jennie from Blackpink at some point.
But nobody cared about that.
Yeah, everyone was like,
that was recent. They were like, pop.
no, people are kind of like, that kind of makes sense. They're both
You know,
really
no.
sweet.
In my mind, I kind of does make sense. But when Becky and Taeyeon dated, I wasn't really aware of life back then. I don't know how to explain it, but
You didn't gain consciousness yet.
yeah, but looking back at that, I'm like, they were just dating. People were like on their ass. That reminded me of Chen getting married.
Yeah, I was just like,
People were lined up outside SM.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw videos, and it was 5 people sitting in the rain.
What was that one recently? It was a new gen group. I think it's an SM group as well, where one of the members was gifted like a funeral wreath.
Who?
Yeah, was it Rise? I see. I don't know anything about it, but
R-I-Z-Z-E?
yeah, something like that.
R-I-Z-E?
I yeah.
R-I-Z-E?
Like one of the members, I don't remember even what happened to him, but he was removed from the group and then.
Oh, right. I don't know. Well, that reminds me of NCT. Tail. Literally, like, he was known as, like, the nice member.
He was the one I always forgot about when I was in.
To be fair, because he was so nice and quiet. And then he went and did all that.
Yeah.
I'll say one more. And this is really funny, but Taeyeon's beef with Wiz Khalifa. Do you remember this? Did you know? You don't know?
Taeyeon's beef with Wiz Khalifa?
Oh, let me get this straight, because I only read about it briefly. I don't care about it. It was like they had, I don't know if they had a song together or not, but like they were supposed to be performing on stage or something, and then Taeyeon backed out, and then Wiz went off on her or something like that, or then I don't know. There was definitely a misunderstanding, but there was beef on Twitter. Maybe I don't even know. It was just really funny.
Talking about people talking about K-pop on Twitter. Who was it? I think it was Lil Uzi Vert. How he was talking about, he was so upset when G-Friend was disbanding. He was like,
that was so random.
Like G-Friend.
That is so crazy. These are pretty bad. I can't even. What the hell?
Maybe we'll come back to them some other.
Some of these are like, no wonder people are scared of Sassang. Some of these are scary. Faz basically spotted Changmin's reflection on Victoria's spoon. As after she posted her picture.
Oh my gosh. Remember, this is recent too, because I only keep up with K-pop now, like through scandals.
You, at a certain point in uni, loved your, like, what is that online, like, K-pop Twitter page? They'd be posting everything.
Pop base or pop crave.
Like that.
It's not even K-pop, it's just like literally everything. Just daily. I just go on just to see what they posted, just to see like the news for the day. But like, who was it? It was one of I don't remember who it is. I know whoever is watching right now might be able to see it in the comments or something. But it was some guy took a picture of maybe a gift he got or something that was on the table. Some guy in some K-pop group. He had taken a picture like that, like just of the thing, but the reflection was showing him and he was naked.
Oh.
And he put that on his story and he didn't recognize.
I didn't think you were saying this was at a fan meeting. I was like,
No.
what are you talking about?
No. This was on his Instagram story.
That's an honest mistake. It's a little weird, but that's an honest mistake.
Yeah. So
Is that a scandal?
I guess it was kind of because everyone was like, is that his dick in the photo?
Ew. I guess that's a scandal because like a lot of K-pop fans could be underage. Very weird. But yeah, that's not the worst of them.
No.
We started with Burning Sun.
Burning Sun.
Burning Sun, yeah.
We maybe we'll come back to K-pop scandals a different day.
Because there's so many.
Well, we need to really go in and dive into them.
Wait, Shindong, you know Shindong?
Yeah.
He actually fat shamed women.
Yes, he did do that.
Wait, but isn't he?
He was the big one, yes. Yes, indeed, he was the big one.
Well, I don't know a lot of these scandals. These are crazy.
Because he was saying that, something, I think it was like calling.
Was it like people? Was it something like, like his mindset, like women should work out and get skinny?
Yeah.
Oh,
something like that.
Bro, you need to have some. You need to have.
And it was before he started losing weight too.
What?
It was before he started losing weight too. So he was at his.
I didn't realize he was losing weight.
That was a long time ago. I don't know if he even lost weight. What's his name? Shindo.
2015 or 2025. To be fair, that image, the third image,
what is the recent? Well, April, he apologizes to fans for his remarks after dissing fellow member on you. Anyway,
it's just like, where are they fighting? Where are the girls fighting? Why are the girls fighting each other? He had lost weight, to be fair. Like that, I don't know how recent that picture is, but I mean, look at this one.
So he was like this talking about he's skinny. He was like this. I'll put up the picture. He was like this.
We're talking about. He's talking about this.
This over here, down here.
That's how your job. I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're talking about K-pop idols, but like South Korea in general, they're so harsh with their like beauty standards, with everything. Like if you're fat, you're gonna have a bad time in middle school, high school, like everything. If you're poor, if you have a single parent, and then, oh my gosh, I just randomly remembered a scandal. This will be the last thing we talk about.
Yep.
What's her name from The Glory, the main one?
Damn.
G. I don't know her name. She was married to. They were like the main characters from Descendants of the Sun. They got married.
Song Ye-kyo. Song Ji-kyo.
Oh, why did I think her name was Shijo or something?
No. It's definitely Song Ye-kyo.
Okay, yeah, her. Being married to that.
Song
Joong-ki. Yeah. Wait, do they have? Is that a coincidence that they just have the same thing? She probably would have changed her back if she got divorced, right? Not divorced.
Yeah, I think it was.
But yeah, that one annoys me because it's like that man was a piece of shit. I could go on. I could go on and on, but yeah, him waiting for her to leave the country. And then
I don't know the details. No.
That if you read the details on that one actually, because he waited for her to leave the country to be like, oh yeah, we're getting divorced, and she found out through the tabloids and all that.
That's what
people like she could have, like, if she was like ever mentally down, she could have genuinely ended her life. People were on her ass, like people hated her, and she did the right thing. Instead of like fighting, like, because I would have like enraged them more, she just like stayed quiet for so many years, and then she came back with The Glory and she popped off for real. But yeah,
didn't he get remarried recently? To a white woman. Kitty Louise Saunders.
There's a lot of things he's done that I'm like, oh, I hate this guy.
I don't know much about him.
I hate him. But anyways, we hate a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back and do another episode of all the people we hate. Anyway, that's been the end of this podcast. As a short,
good episode.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell us your favorite part. Tell us what you want us to talk about next. If you want us to do another K-pop-esque video,
because we didn't even really get into girl groups.
Yeah, we don't get. Yeah, actually, there's so much to do girl groups too. We didn't get into it.
But we talked about Katseye a lot.
Yeah.
But is that K-pop? Is that
K-pop? Let us know down below.
Do they sing in Korean?
No.
Not K-pop.
Anyway, like, subscribe.
All that jazz.
Follow our Instagram, Minority Rules Podcast. And
yeah, if you're passing. Bye-bye.